My beloved child, come closer to me now. Sit quietly for a moment, and let the noise of the world fade away. You have carried so much inside you, questions, worries, memories that still ache, hopes that still flicker like a small candle in a dark room. I know how long you have waited for answers, for comfort, for a sign that you are not alone. I know the heaviness that rests on your shoulders, the silent thoughts that press upon your heart at night, the feelings you never voiced to anyone, not even those closest to you. And I want you to know this: I heard you, I have always heard you. I came because your heart called. My child, before you speak a word, before a tear forms, before a sigh escapes your chest, I am already aware of what you carry. I do not wait for perfect prayers or holy phrases. I do not measure you by the strength of your voice or the steadiness of your hands. I come when your heart cries out, even if the cry is silent, even if it is only a whisper inside the lonely corners of your soul. You may think you called me only today, only now, but your heart has been reaching toward me for years, through joy, through sorrow, through moments you survived without even knowing how. Every beat of your heart has been speaking to me, saying, Lord, stay with me. Don't leave me. Help me remember who I am. And I have stayed. I never left. Every time your heart called, I came. I want you to hear me gently, simply, in a way that even the tired mind can understand and the weary heart can feel. I am not far away. I am not distant or hidden. I am closer than the breath you take, closer than the thoughts passing through your mind right now. You do not need to climb a mountain to find me. You do not need to become perfect to talk to me. Just as you are, older, wiser, wounded, hopeful, tired, still searching. I am with you. Yes, you have lived many years. You have seen much. You have learned what pain feels like and what love costs. You have given so much of yourself in ways you thought went unnoticed. But I saw every act of kindness, every moment you chose forgiveness instead of anger. Every step you took even when your legs trembled. Every time you kept going when stopping felt easier. I saw you. And I loved you through it all. My child, you must know this from the very beginning. I am speaking to you now not because you are perfect, but because you are precious, precious to me. Precious in ways you have forgotten. Precious in ways no one else ever understood. Precious in ways that have nothing to do with your achievements, your mistakes, your age, your past, or your strength. You are precious because you are mine, and nothing in this world can change that. Some of you listening right now have prayed for many years, wondering if I still hear you. Yes, I heard every prayer. Some of you have cried in silence, feeling as though no one noticed the tears. I noticed. Some of you have asked me, Lord, are you still with me? Have you left me? Have you forgotten me? And I have come today to tell you gently, I never left, I never forgot, I never turned away. Even in the moments when you walked away from me, I walked beside you, waiting for when you would turn back and call my name again. You see, my beloved, your life has never been a path you walked alone. Even when the world changed around you, even when people you loved passed into eternity, even when friends drifted away, even when health weakened, even when strength faded, I remained. When you felt unsure of where your life was going, I was quietly guiding you. When you felt you had no one left to lean on, I was the one holding you up. When you felt invisible to others, you were never invisible to me. My child, you may not feel strong anymore. You may feel that time has taken much from you, your energy, your youth, some of your memories. But listen to me, time has not taken your value. The years have not taken your worth. Growing older has not made you any less loved or any less important to me. In fact, your years, your experiences, your stories, these are treasures to me. You have lived, endured, learned, and still you stand. That makes you beautiful in my eyes. I know there are days when you feel tired of the world, days when you feel forgotten, days when the past feels heavier than the future, days when you wonder if your life still has purpose. Hear me now, my child. Your life still matters. Your story is still unfolding. Your purpose is still alive. If you are breathing, I still have plans for you. If your heart is beating, I am still calling you closer. Nothing in your life is wasted, not a single moment, not a single tear, not a single chapter. And so I begin this message to you with a truth you must hold close to your heart. I came because your heart called. And now that I am here, I want you to rest. Rest in my voice, rest in my love, rest in the gentle strength of my presence. Let your worries soften for a moment. Let your fears loosen their grip. Let your heart open like a window to morning light. You have carried burdens long enough. You have held on with trembling hands. But now, my child, let me hold you. Yes, the world has been loud. Yes, the years have been long. Yes, your heart has been wounded. But now, in this moment, all I want is for you to feel me, to feel my love, my peace, my tenderness reaching toward you like warm light. Let this moment remind you who you belong to. You are not wandering. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are mine, and I am here. So listen closely, my beloved one. Listen with your heart as I speak to you gently, lovingly, clearly. This is not a message spoken to a crowd. This is for you, for your life, for your heart, for everything you have been carrying in silence. I know you, I love you, and today I have come because your heart called. And now, my child, let us continue. And as you sit with me now, my child, I want you to allow your heart to breathe. You have been holding so much inside for so long that you may not even realize how heavy it has become. Let me speak into that quiet place within you, the place where fears hide, where memories rest, where unanswered questions sit like stones on the soul. You do not need to pretend with me. You do not need to be strong in my presence. You only need to be honest, and your heart has already begun to open. You see, my beloved, life has a way of shaping the heart in ways you did not expect. Sometimes it shapes you gently, like clay warmed by the sun. Sometimes it shapes you through pressure, loss, disappointment, or sudden change. And over many years your heart gathers stories, some beautiful, some painful, some confusing, some still unfinished. You carry moments of joy that lift your spirit even today. You also carry moments of sorrow that still echo softly when the room is quiet. All of these pieces, all of these memories, all of these chapters, they are not meaningless. They have formed the person you are today, the person I love so deeply. And I know, my child, that you often look back at your life with mixed feelings. There are moments you treasure, moments you wish you could relive, moments you regret, and moments you still do not understand. Some of you listening carry the weight of past mistakes, feeling as though you disappointed me or yourself. Some of you carry the pain of losing people you loved dearly, parents, spouses, children, friends, people whose absence still causes your heart to ache in quiet moments. Some of you carry worries that come with age, concerns about health, about family, about loneliness, about the uncertainty of the years ahead. Let me tell you gently, simply, lovingly, nothing you carry is unknown to me. Nothing you have lived is invisible in my sight. Nothing in your story is wasted. You may look at your life and see broken pieces, but I see them as parts of a greater beauty that is still unfolding. Do you know, my child, that every moment you kept going, even when your heart was tired, became a testimony of strength you did not know you had? Every time you forgave someone who hurt you, you grew in wisdom. Every time you loved someone deeply, you added light to the world. Every time you struggled yet still chose faith, even a small amount, you opened a door for me to work in your life. Even your tears were seeds planted in the soil of eternity. Not one was wasted. You may think your faith has not always been strong. You may remember seasons when you prayed less, wandered more, or felt me from a distance. You may even feel that your faith today is smaller than it once was. But hear me well. I do not measure your worth by the strength of your faith. I measure it by the depth of my love for you, and my love is not small. My love is not fragile. My love is not conditional. My love is steady, eternal, unchanging, whether you feel close to me or far, whether your voice is strong or trembling, Whether you pray often or struggle to pray at all, do not judge yourself harshly, my beloved. Many of the judgments you carry did not come from me. Some came from the expectations of others. Some came from the fear of not being enough. Some came from wounds you never healed. And some came from misunderstanding who I truly am. I am not the voice that shames you. I am not the one who reminds you of your failures. I am not the one who keeps your past alive in your mind. No, my beloved. I am the one who heals wounds, not reopens them. I am the one who lifts burdens, not adds to them. I am the one who looks at your life with compassion, not accusation. There is something else I want you to reflect on deeply. You have survived more than you realize. You have walked through seasons that could have broken you completely. You have endured nights when you did not think morning would ever come. You have stood through storms that others never even knew were happening inside you. And yet, here you are still standing, still breathing, still seeking me, still yearning for hope. This alone is proof that you have never walked alone. I carried you through more moments than you can count. I strengthened you when your strength was gone. I whispered peace to your spirit when you could not find peace anywhere else. Do you remember those moments in your life when things suddenly changed? When you met someone unexpectedly, when a door opened that you didn't expect, when a disaster was avoided by seconds, when comfort came from a surprising place, when your heart sensed peace for no reason. My child, those were not coincidences. Those were my fingerprints on your journey. Those were moments when your heart called out and I answered quietly, tenderly, without you even realizing it was me. And now I want you to look within yourself, not with fear, not with regret, but with honesty and gentleness. What is it that your heart still longs for? What is it that you feel you missed in life? What is it that still weighs on you? What questions still whisper in the corners of your mind before you fall asleep? What memories still hurt when they rise to the surface? Bring all of this to me. Bring it gently. Bring it slowly. Bring it even if you do not know how to put it into words. I understand the language of silence. I hear prayers that are shaped like tears. I read the messages written in the quiet beats of your heart. Some of you long to feel useful again, needed again, valued again. Some of you long for companionship, for someone to talk to, for someone who understands you. Some of you long for healing in your bodies and peace in your minds. Some of you long for reconciliation with loved ones. Some of you wish you could go back and do certain things differently. Some of you simply long for rest, true rest that touches the soul. Hear me well, my child. Your longings matter to me. Your desires are not small. Your prayers do not expire because of your age. Your life does not lose meaning as the years pass. You are living a chapter of life that is sacred to me, a chapter where wisdom deepens, reflection softens the heart, and eternal things become clearer than ever. I am closer to you now, not farther. I am more present in these years than you realize, and I brought you into this moment, right here, right now, because I want you to rediscover something precious. Your life still has purpose, and your heart still has a voice. Everything you have gone through has prepared you for the words I am about to speak next. Not words of heaviness, but words of encouragement. Words that will remind you that I have not finished with you yet. Words that will awaken hope where it has been sleeping and strengthen your spirit where it has grown tired. So listen, my beloved one, as we continue. And as your heart settles into this moment with me, my child, I want to lift you gently from the weight of reflection into the warm light of encouragement. You have spent many years giving, loving, serving, carrying responsibilities, enduring hardships, and walking paths that required strength you did not always feel you had. Now I want you to hear me as clearly as you have ever heard anything in your life. You are not finished, and I am not finished with you. There is still life in you that I myself breathed. There is still purpose moving quietly within you like a soft river beneath the surface. There is still hope waiting to rise, still joy that can find its way back into your days, still peace that can settle over your heart like a gentle blanket on a cool night. You may feel older, slower, or more fragile than you once were, but my child, you are still filled with a beauty that heaven sees as radiant. You often think that you have lost strength, but what you have lost in physical strength, you have gained in spiritual depth. What you once carried in your hands, you now carry in your heart. And do you know what that means? It means your presence, your story, your faith, your very existence has become a living encouragement to others, even when you do not realize it. There are people who look at you and see courage. There are people who see your kindness and find comfort. There are people who watch how you endure, how you continue, how you keep faith even after everything you've experienced. And they feel inspired. You may not know who they are, you may never hear them speak it, but your life whispers strength to others. Your faith is a quiet lighthouse in ways you cannot see, and so I say to you, lift your head, my child. Lift your spirit, lift your heart, for you are not walking alone, and you never have. I am with you in the morning, when your body feels stiff and slow. I am with you at noon, when your thoughts drift back to memories that bring both gratitude and ache. I am with you in the evening, when the silence of the room feels too large. I am with you at night, when worries speak louder than peace. I am always near, closer than you have ever realized. When you think of the future and feel uncertain, remember this: you do not walk into tomorrow by yourself. I go ahead of you, I stand beside you, I walk behind you. Every step you take is within my presence. You may feel unsure, but I am never unsure. You may feel weak, but I am never weak. You may feel like your days are slowing, but my child, you are not drifting toward darkness. You are moving closer to eternal light. I want to encourage you in something else. Your prayers still matter. Every prayer you whisper, even the short ones, even the tired ones, even the ones that are only a breath of longing, I receive them. You may not always see the results quickly, but your prayers change hearts, strengthen families, and open pathways you cannot yet see. Many blessings in your family and your life came through your prayers. Some have already unfolded. Some are unfolding now, and some are waiting in the future to be revealed. Your prayers are seeds that never die. Even if you prayed them long ago, they are still alive in my hands. Some of the things you have been praying for will begin to take shape in ways that may surprise you. Your prayers for your children, for your grandchildren, for your family, for those you love, I have held every one of them. And now, my beloved, let me speak to the places inside you that feel tired, the places that feel worn out from years of effort, loss, and challenge. Let me breathe encouragement into those places. You are more loved than you know. You are stronger than you feel. You are braver than you realize. You are needed more than you think, and you are held more securely than you can imagine. When you feel lonely, remember that I am with you, not in a distant, invisible way that cannot be felt, but in a warm, present, loving way that surrounds your spirit like light around a flame. Sometimes my presence is quiet because I am calming your soul. Sometimes my presence is gentle because I am healing parts of you that still hurt. Sometimes my presence is strong because I am protecting you from things you cannot see. But no matter how my presence feels, it is always near. You may think that the world has changed too much, that life is not as simple as it once was, that people do not love or value the same things anymore. But even here, even now, even in this time, you are not out of place. Your wisdom is needed, your tenderness is needed, your ability to understand life deeply is needed. You carry treasures within you that the younger generation needs, even if they do not always ask for it aloud. Your very existence anchors your family and the world around you more than you know. And let me encourage you about something many of my children fear, the fear of being a burden. You are not a burden. You never have been. Your worth is not measured by what you can do physically or by how independent you feel. Your worth is woven into the love I have for you, into the years you have lived, into the care you have given others, into the quiet ways you still shine. Do not think of yourself as someone who takes up space. Think of yourself as someone whose presence blesses every space you enter. I know you worry at times, worry about your health, your future, your family, your memories, your safety. Let me give you encouragement that is not temporary but eternal. None of the things you fear are greater than my love for you, not one of them. You do not face sickness alone. You do not face aging alone. You do not face uncertainty alone. And when the day comes when you will step from this world into the next, you will not step alone. I myself will hold you. Do you see now, my child, how deeply I care for you? How carefully I watch over you, how tenderly I carry your heart. I am not distant or indifferent. I am not silent in your suffering. I am not a God who forgets his children. I am your Father, and you, yes, even now, even after all these years, are my beloved child. And so let my encouragement settle into your soul like gentle rain. Let it soak into those dry places that have been waiting for hope. Let it fill you with warmth in ways that feel familiar, like sunlight returning after a long winter. You may feel that the best years of your life are behind you, but I want you to know something beautiful. The most meaningful years of your relationship with me are happening right now. You are closer to eternity than you have ever been. And the closer you come, the closer I draw to you. I am preparing your heart, strengthening your faith, filling your spirit with grace, and shaping your days with purpose. So take a deep breath, my beloved one. Feel my peace resting upon you. Feel my presence surrounding you. And now, gently, lovingly, let me lead you into the next part of my message, where I will speak to you with the seriousness of a father who loves deeply and desires to protect his children. Let us continue, and as I draw you gently from encouragement into deeper wisdom, my child, I want you to listen with a calm heart. Let my voice settle in you like a steady hand on your shoulder, firm, loving, protective. What I am about to say does not come from anger or disappointment. It comes from the heart of a father who cares too much to stay silent when his children walk near danger. My warnings are never to frighten you. They are to safeguard you, to guide you, to keep your soul steady on the path that leads to life. You have walked many years on this earth. You have seen how the world changes, sometimes for good, but often in ways that leave hearts confused. Values that once held families together have weakened. Love has become harder to recognize. Many people run after things that cannot satisfy their souls. Many chase comfort but lose peace. Many cling to possessions but feel empty inside. And in the noise of the world it becomes difficult, so difficult, to hear me clearly. My beloved, I want to remind you that the greatest dangers are not always the ones you can see with your eyes. They are the ones that creep quietly into your thoughts, your habits, your heart. So listen to me now with the same trust you would give a loving parent who wants only the best for you. The first warning I give you is this: do not let the troubles of the world steal your peace. You have lived long enough to know that every generation faces storms, but the enemy of your soul wants you to believe that today's storms are stronger than my power. They are not. When you listen too closely to fear, despair begins to grow. When you focus only on negativity, you forget how strong your spirit truly is. And when you dwell too much on the darkness around you, you overlook the light that still shines within you. My child, guard your peace. Protect it the way a gardener protects his most delicate flower. When fear whispers to you, bring it to me. When bad news tries to overwhelm you, turn your heart back to my promises. When the world grows loud, choose the quiet of my presence. You are not meant to carry every fear the world tries to give you. The second warning I give to you is this: be careful of the bitterness that tries to grow in the later years of life. Bitterness is a quiet poison. It enters the heart through disappointment, through old wounds, through the feeling that life has been unfair. If you hold on to it, it grows roots that steal joy, weaken faith, and cloud your vision. I know you have lived through moments that were painful, moments you did not deserve, moments that left scars deep within you. But I ask you now gently, let me heal what is left unhealed. Do not carry bitterness into the years ahead. Let forgiveness loosen the chains around your heart, not for the sake of others, but for your peace. The third warning I give is this: do not let loneliness create lies in your mind. Loneliness can whisper things that are not true. No one cares about you anymore. You are forgotten. You are in the way. Your best days are gone. These lies do not come from me. They come from shadows that want to weaken your spirit. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not burdensome. You are not alone. Loneliness may touch your life, but it cannot define your life unless you let it. When loneliness comes, meet it with truth. I am with you. I hold you. I walk beside you. Speak to me when the silence feels heavy. Call my name when the night feels long. Your voice matters to me. You matter to me. The fourth warning I give is one that many overlook. Be careful not to let your heart drift into spiritual sleep. As the years go by, routines settle in. Faith can become something familiar, comfortable, quiet, but not alive. Prayer becomes shorter. Worship becomes less frequent. Gratitude grows dim. My child, this is not because you are weak. It is because the enemy wants to dull your spirit, so you forget the fire that once burned within you. I am calling you gently to awaken again. Let your spirit rise. Let your faith breathe. Let your heart return to the simple love you once felt when you first knew me. Speak to me again with sincerity. Walk with me again with intention. Let your soul grow awake, not sleepy. Your later years can be your most spiritually powerful years if you keep your heart open. The fifth warning I give you is this: do not cling too tightly to what is temporary. You have learned through many years that this world does not hold anything forever. Health changes, people move on, bodies age, seasons pass, possessions come and go, but the soul, your soul is eternal. Your relationship with me is eternal. Your love, your compassion, your prayers, your kindness, these are the things that last. So do not waste your strength worrying about what is fading. Cherish what matters: faith, love, forgiveness, peace. My beloved child, through all these warnings, I am not pointing out weaknesses. I am showing you the places where the enemy tries to reach you. I do this not to frighten you, but to protect you. And now that I have warned you gently, let me guide you into wisdom that will strengthen your life. First, stay close to me, not through complicated rituals or long prayers, but through simple moments of the heart. Whisper my name when you wake up. Thank me for small blessings. Listen for my voice in the quiet. I do not require perfection. I desire intimacy. Every moment you turn your heart toward me, even for a second, is precious to me. Second, keep your heart soft. The softness of the heart is not weakness. It is wisdom. A soft heart can receive joy. A soft heart can forgive. A soft heart can love deeply. A soft heart can hear me clearly. Do not let life harden you. Do not let disappointments build walls. A soft heart is the home where my peace rests. Third, cherish relationships. You may feel that your circle has grown smaller through the years, but the people who remain are gifts. Speak kindly, love generously, forgive easily, release grudges. Bless others with your words, your wisdom, your presence. And even if you feel isolated, know this: your prayers reach people you may never see again. Your love travels farther than your feet can go. Fourth, prepare your heart for eternity, not with fear but with expectant peace. You are moving closer to the fullness of life, not the end of it. You are moving closer to the place where tears are wiped away forever. Your years now are not steps toward darkness. They are steps toward my arms. Alive each day with the quiet joy of someone who knows where they are going. And finally, walk in love, always. When in doubt, choose love. When unsure, choose kindness. When torn between anger and forgiveness, choose forgiveness. These choices shape your soul in ways that echo into eternity. My child, I give you these warnings and this guidance because I want you to finish your journey with peace, with clarity, with strength, with joy. You have walked far, but you are not done. There is still more light for you to carry, more wisdom for you to share, more love for you to experience. And I, your Father, your Creator, your God, your constant companion, I will walk every step with you. And now, my beloved one, let us move into the final part of this message, the closing that will gather everything I have spoken and place it gently into your heart. Let us continue. My child, as we walk into this final part of our time together, let your heart rest a little deeper. You have carried many years on your shoulders. You have walked through seasons that only you and I truly understand. You have crossed valleys that others never saw, and you have climbed hills that no one thanked you for climbing. Yet here you are, still listening, still seeking, still hoping, and I want to bless you for that. I want you to know how precious this quiet longing inside you is to me. You may not feel strong, but the fact that you keep turning toward me is your strength. The fact that you still desire truth is your beauty. The fact that you keep hoping, even after disappointments, makes heaven rejoice over you. So let me speak to you now about something very close to my heart. The life I desire to build inside you. The life that grows even when you think age has taken something from you. Many people believe that the later years of life are a time of slowing down, of stepping back, of letting the world move ahead. But my child, in my eyes, your later years are your richest years. They are the years when wisdom becomes fruit, when your heart becomes softer, when you see life with clearer eyes. You may think you have less to give, but you have more than ever. You have stories that can heal others. You have faith that has survived storms. You have love that has been shaped by sacrifice. And I do not waste any of that. I use it. I treasure it. I pour it back into the world through you. So do not think for a single moment that you are done. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not sitting on the sidelines of my plan. You are in the center of it. You may ask, but Lord, what more can I do? My energy is not what it used to be. My strength is not the same. My health is different. And I say to you gently, what I am asking of you now is not the strength of your body, but the strength of your heart. I am not asking for long journeys, heavy burdens, or great tasks. I am asking for openness. I am asking for quiet listening. I am asking for simple obedience, the kind that begins in the soul. The world honors youth, but heaven honors surrender. The world celebrates activity, but heaven celebrates humility. The world looks at what you produce, but I look at what you allow me to form in you, and what I am forming in you now is deeper than anything I have formed in you before. You may have lived many decades, but there are still rooms within your heart where my light has not yet shined. Not because you resisted me. No, my child, you did not know they were there. But now, in these seasons of greater quiet, I want to enter those rooms with you. I want to heal memories you still carry. I want to speak peace over moments you never understood. I want to lift burdens you thought you had to keep forever. This is why your soul feels a gentle pull these days. This is why you sense me more. The noise of the world grows smaller with age, but the call of heaven grows louder. And that is a gift, that is grace, that is me drawing you closer. My child, I want you to understand something very important. Nothing you have lived is wasted. Not one tear, not one failure, not one moment when you felt alone. You see broken pieces. I see a mosaic. You see scars. I see strength. You see years that slipped away. I see years that shaped holiness. You see the times you stumbled. I see the times you stood back up. You are so much harder on yourself than I am. You judge yourself by what you think you should have done. I cherish you for what you try to do. You measure yourself by the moments when you felt weak. I look at the moments when you turned to me. My child, when you look back on your life, I want you to see me woven into every part. I was there in the laughter, and I was there in the tears. I was there in the successes, and I was there in the mistakes. And I am still here, holding your heart in my hands. Let me tell you something you may have never heard clearly. You have pleased me more than you know, not because you were perfect, but because you kept walking. Not because you had all the answers, but because you kept believing. Not because you were strong, but because you kept coming to me even when you felt weak. If you only knew how heaven sees you, if you could only see yourself the way I see you, you would stop calling yourself not enough. You would stop thinking you have failed. You would stop comparing your journey to others. You would lift your head and realize you are my beloved child, and that your story has been beautiful, even in the parts you wish you could erase. There is still more for you. There is still grace for you. There is still purpose written in the days ahead. Do not assume that your greatest blessings are behind you. Some of the most precious moments of your life will happen in the years you still have. I will speak to you in ways you have never heard me before. I will guide you with a gentleness you may not have noticed when life was busier. I will show you my presence in quiet ways, in a sunrise, in a memory, in a prayer whispered at night. You will feel me closer than you used to because you are learning to listen with the heart, not the ears, and the heart hears more. My child, I want you to trust me with the future. I know the world feels uncertain. I know you worry about the people you love. I know you wonder what will happen when you are no longer here. But hear me clearly, I will take care of them. I love them even more than you do. I have walked with you all your life. Do you think I will leave them alone? The same God who held you in every season will hold them, guide them, and protect them. Your prayers for them do not fade. They become seeds planted in heaven. And I will water those seeds long after you have forgotten you prayed them. So release your worry, rest your heart, trust that my hand is bigger than your fears. I am asking you now to live these days with a peaceful spirit. Let go of the things that burden you. Forgive those who hurt you. Yes, even the ones who never apologized. Forgive yourself, yes, even for the things you cannot forget. You were never meant to carry shame. You were never meant to hold guilt like a stone in your chest. You were meant to walk in freedom. Let me lift from you what you cannot lift alone. Place it in my hands and allow me to give you rest. You have earned rest, not the rest of giving up, but the rest of trusting deeply. And finally, my beloved child, know this. You are nearing not the end of your story, but the beginning of the most beautiful chapter you will ever experience. When your earthly journey completes, you will not step into darkness. You will step into light. You will not be entering a place of strangers. You will be coming home. You will feel love stronger than anything you have felt on earth. You will see me not with the eyes of the body, but with the eyes of the soul. And everything you ever wondered, everything you ever hoped, everything you ever longed for will be fulfilled in a single moment in my presence. But until that day comes, walk gently, stay close to me, and know that every breath you take is watched over by the one who created you. I am with you. I have always been with you, and I will never stop loving you ever.